I was never meant to be good. I'm just your dog.
Zhou Lichen's dangerous obsession returns as betrayal tears Wang Ji's life apart. Now, Wang Ji seeks revenge.
This is my fiancé, Jiang Wanzhe, and her driving is absolute trash. Are you all right, uncle?
A sudden car accident brings her face to face with the man she dumped 3 years ago, the now powerful CEO, Zhou Lichen. Her pathetic fiancé, Fu Hongyue, tries to suck up to him, unaware he's digging his own grave. While Fu is kicked out like a stray dog, Wang Ji is forced to stay. The tension in the air is suffocating as Zhou leans in, whispering a title she thought was buried in the past.
Did you miss me? My ex-girlfriend?
Memories of their breakup flood back a time when Wang Ji was the one in control, throwing money at him to buy her freedom. Now, the tables have turned, and the man she once abandoned has returned as her judge and executioner.
I don't love you, and I don't want to marry you. Let's break up. Here is $100,000 in severance.
Zhou isn't interested in apologies, he wants retribution. He uses a $14 million repair bill to trap her, offering a choice that strips away her remaining dignity.
Contact me within 3 days. Either pay the money, or pay with yourself.
Wang Ji learns a cruel twist. Her ex, who holds her massive debt, is now the owner of her company.
Word is, he acquired your father's old company, and he's the new chairman of NH Entertainment. That means, from now on, he's your big boss.
Desperate for money, Wang Ji confronts Fu at a club, only to be humiliated when he demands a kiss for the debt.
You're supposed to be my fiancé, so why is all you talk about money? You like money, right? Tell you what, in front of all my brothers here, give me a kiss. Then I'll pay off what you owe, uncle. Deal?
Just as Fu tries to force himself on her, the atmosphere freezes. Zhou Lichen appears like a dark guardian, his presence alone enough to make the arrogant Fu tremble with fear.
Young Master Fu said, if I don't kiss him, he'll force me to work as a hostess at the club.
After clearing the room, Zhou pins Wang Ji against the wall. His jealousy is a physical force, demanding to know why she would even consider touching a piece of trash like Fu.
If I hadn't come over just now, would you have really kissed him? When on earth are you going to break up with him?
In their toxic power struggle, Wang Ji mocks Zhou, but his chilling obsession proves how dangerous he truly is.
I was never meant to be good. I'm just your dog.
But even his obsession might be a lie. At a gathering, Zhou's friend Qi Xiao carelessly reveals the truth behind his return, a heartless bet made years ago that turns Wang Ji's rekindled feelings into ash.
After all, back when Brother Chen broke up, he said he had 0 regrets. He even declared that if he ever begged to get back together, he'd be a dog.
Zhou refuses to let go, tracking Wang Ji down to confess a regret that sounds more like a dangerous threat.
Regret breaking up and letting you go. I should have kept you forever.
Focusing on work, Wang Ji proves her strength when a spoiled actress tries to sabotage the production.
Replace her.
Fu's mistress tries to bully Wang Ji, but a sharp slap reminds her that some debts are paid in blood.
Getting cocky now? Today, I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Chaos erupts as the war for the family legacy begins, with Zhou watching from the shadows.
Cut the nonsense. Apologize to Qian right now.
The set descends into a brawl as Wang Ji refuses to back down. Fu Hongyue, the man who traded his dignity for a mistress, walks into the chaos only to find his precious Sun Qian on the floor. Instead of asking for the truth, he immediately demands that Wang Ji humiliate herself to satisfy his ego. Wang Ji stands tall, her gaze cold enough to freeze the room. She isn't the weak girl he once knew, and she certainly isn't going to apologize for teaching a homewrecker a lesson. Sun Qian drops her act and orders the staff to surround Wang Ji, determined to break her spirit publicly.
Make her. Get on her knees and bow.
The tension is thick enough to cut with a knife. Wang Ji is outnumbered, but she doesn't flinch, even as the guards move in to force her down. Just as the situation reaches a breaking point, a shadow looms over the entrance. Zhou Lichen has arrived. Fu Hongyue immediately switches to his pathetic sycophant mode, weaving a web of lies to paint Wang Ji as the villain.
Uncle, it's like this. Jiang Wanzi was causing a scene at the office. Qian was just defending me.
He thinks his powerful uncle will take his side and crush Wang Ji once and for all. He has no idea he's just signed his own professional death warrant. Sun Qian makes arrogant threats, unaware of the murderous glint in Zhou's eyes as he protects Wang Ji.
Shut up!
His command silences the room as Zhou prepares to unleash wrath on those who touched his woman. Zhou dismantles a family legacy to protect his bottom line, sending shockwaves through the industry.
Within 3 minutes. I want the Sun family completely bankrupted and kicked out of Jingbei.
He blacklists Sun Qian from every corner of the business, ensuring she will never find a job in this city again. This isn't just business, it's a brutal execution of her social and professional life. Next on the chopping block is his own nephew. Fu Hengyue stands trembling, realizing his status as the president of the company was just a temporary gift that's now being revoked.
Pack your things and get back to the Fu family. If you want to survive, from now on, you're not allowed to set foot in the company again.
Zhou announces he is taking over personally. The predator has officially entered the field, and Fu Hengyue is kicked out like a piece of trash. In private, Zhou reveals a terrifyingly seductive side, comparing his obsession to a loyal pet.
Whenever I see you, I just want to be near you, like a dog seeing its owner. So excited.
Wang Ji tries to keep her professional distance, reminding him they are just boss and employee. But Zhou's intense gaze makes it clear he has no intention of playing by the rules. Zhou drops the games and begs for a second chance with the woman who once walked away.
Jizzy. This time, I won't leave again. Give me another chance, please.
He promises forever, but Wang Ji fears his love is a gilded cage. While Zhou is busy being a devoted protector, Fu Hengyue is already cooking up a new scheme. Desperate for cash, he tries to manipulate Wang Ji into helping him swindle his own grandmother at the old manor.
I've already lost my position as the president of NH. If you help me this time, the money I get, I'll definitely give you half. That way, you can pay back the money you owe my uncle sooner, can't you?
He thinks he can use her to pay off her debts to Zhou, but Wang Ji sees right through his pathetic greed. She agrees, but only to see how far this rat will go to save his own skin. Fu Hengyue's arrogance is truly boundless. He tries to exert control over Wang Ji, claiming she belongs to him because of a debt. But Wang Ji hits him where it hurts most, mocking his insecurity with a sharp tongue.
Whether he respects me and whether he wants me are two very different things.
Wang Ji leaves Fu fuming, hinting at his uncle's interest as Fu's world begins to crumble. The games continue when Zhou Lichen pulls up in his luxury car, demanding Wang Ji choose between him and his nephew. It's a blatant display of dominance that leaves Wang Ji with no choice but to follow his lead.
Baby, choose me.
With a single word, he sweeps her away, leaving Fu Hengyue standing in the dust. The power dynamic is clear. Zhou gets what he wants, and right now he wants Wang Ji. At the manor, Wang Ji is forced to call her former lover uncle, a word that tastes like ash.
Uncle.
Zhou's reaction is a mix of amusement and simmering possessiveness. He watches her every move, making sure she knows that this new title doesn't change the fire between them. Tension peaks as Zhou admits his ideal woman is Wang Ji, openly caring for her before his family.
Why were you so careless? Drink some water.
It's a bold move that leaves the entire table stunned. Zhou isn't just hinting anymore. He's declaring war on Fu Hengyue's engagement right in front of the family matriarch. A jealous Fu snaps, cornering Wang Ji to demand the truth about her relationship with his uncle.
Jiang Wan Ji. You and my uncle, just what is your relationship?
Wang Ji stays silent as Fu sinks deeper into Zhou's trap. Late at night, Zhou breaks in to confess that Wang Ji is the only woman he will ever marry.
Yang Wan Ji. The only one I want to marry is you.
Intimacy is shattered when a breaking Fu pounds on the door. Will Wang Ji keep her dangerous secret hidden?
As long as you marry me, I promise I'll never mess around again. You can have as much money as you want. What do you say?
The violent pounding on the door isn't just a noise. It's Fu Hengyue's desperation threatening to shatter the fragile silence. Inside the room, Wang Ji barely has time to push Zhou Lichen into hiding before her pathetic ex-fiancé barges in. Fu Hengyue, ever the opportunist, tries a new tactic playing the devoted lover. He begs Wang Ji to make their engagement real, offering her a blank check for her loyalty as if his betrayal could be erased with a bank transfer. Zhou steps out of the shadows, claiming Wang Ji with a dangerous intimacy that mocks Fu's pathetic delusions.
Baby, you're really quite ruthless with me. But I like it.
Once the trash is kicked out, Zhou turns his attention to Wang Ji's secrets. He finds an old photo, a relic of the days when they actually loved each other. It's a physical reminder that no matter how hard she tries to run, their past is a ghost she can't exorcise. He uses the discovery to tighten his grip, turning a sentimental memory into a weapon of control.
You still kept our photos?
Ignoring family titles, Zhou promises that Fu himself will beg to end the engagement. He is playing for total submission.
I'll make sure Fu Hengyue breaks off the engagement himself.
Zhou taunts Wang Ji with the uncle title while driving her to work, proving he sets the rules in this city.
Why keep a distance from your uncle?
The tension in the luxury car is thick enough to choke on. Zhou isn't interested in subtle hints. He wants a confession. He pushes Wang Ji until she's cornered, turning a simple dinner invitation into a blatant declaration of his obsession. He's tired of the games, but he's enjoying the hunt too much to stop.
Into you.
At the office, a new threat arrives in the form of Yan Ruoruo, a starlet with a massive ego and a rumored connection to Zhou. She thinks her status gives her the right to bully the staff, unaware that Wang Ji is the one person she should never cross. Ruoruo's arrogance is a ticking time bomb, and she's about to find out that being a favorite doesn't mean you're untouchable.
Believe it or not, I can get you fired with one word.
Ruoruo's power trip ends when Zhou publicly executes her career, proving only Wang Ji matters to him.
Get out.
Wang Ji seeks refuge in the dance studio, but Zhou is like a shadow she can't shake. He corners her against the mirrors, the heat of their bodies a stark contrast to the cold glass. He's not there for a lesson, he's there to collect a debt. He demands she take responsibility for the kiss that's been burning between them, refusing to let her hide behind her professional mask any longer.
We've kissed. So you have to take responsibility.
Idol Jiang Xingqi plans a confession at Joe's villa, unaware he's targeting the one woman Joe will never let go.
South City Villa. Right at your place. Didn't you lend your villa to Jiang Xingqi for his party? I just saw them acting very close. Could it be?
Joe enters a murderous rage, vowing to dismantle the idol who dared to target his wife.
Planning to confess to my wife at my own home. Jiang Xingqi, you're finished.
Ruoruo tries to humiliate Wanji, but Wanji hits back with truths about Ruoruo's failures, leaving her fuming.
Still not as bad as Miss Yan, who threw herself at Mr. Joe's door but was rejected.
Joe arrives like a storm, his mere presence ending the idol's confession before it even begins.
Sorry, I'm late.
Ignoring prying eyes, Joe pulls Wanji close and whispers that she belongs to him, regardless of the scandal.
It's not like we're having an affair.
Jealous So demands attention as Wanji prepares to dance. Will he claim his wife in public?
Baby, you plan on wearing this? Out in public?
Joe's jealousy explodes over Wanji's attire as he barges into the dressing room. Wanji mocks him to keep him away.
Well, uncle, you taught me well.
Joe demands total attention, banning Wanji from others and claiming their past is a permanent contract.
I like that fire in you. You aren't allowed to go out to mess around with some lowlife. Don't you dare ignore my messages, or I'll feel insecure.
A jealous Fu accuses Wanji of infidelity, but she mocks his desperate attempt to maintain control.
Jiang Wanzi, are you going behind my back to hook up with Jiang Xingqi?
Sun Qian attacks Wang Ji in a desperate rage, forcing Fu to intervene to avoid further public embarrassment.
Jiang Wanzi, don't you dare leave. Jiang Wanji, if you don't tell me the truth today, I won't let you go. Was it you? Tell me, was it you? Was it?
Sun Qian's pregnancy claim is a desperate move Wang Ji watches with cold irony.
I'm pregnant!
Sun Qian begs Wang Ji to return Fu, using her pregnancy as a shield in a pathetic display of moral kidnapping.
Cousin, I'm begging you, please, please give Heng Yue back to me. My child can't grow up without a father, cousin.
Wang Ji slaps the stuttering Fu, a final condemnation of his spineless and cheating existence.
This slap is because you're not even a man.
Wang Ji formally ends the engagement, walking away from the wreckage of her relationship with Fu.
Fu Hengyue, today, I am formally announcing to you that I am breaking off our engagement.
Wang Ji realizes Joe orchestrated the breakup to force her hand. He flaunts his power as the architect of her chaos.
Isn't this what you wanted? So tell me, is my blade sharp enough?
Joe enjoys the game while taking Wang Ji home, a word that sounds like a prison sentence.
So what? I like it.
Joe marks his territory by answering Wang Ji's phone, telling the idol she's in the shower to broadcast his dominance.
Hey Gigi, why aren't you answering my calls? Where are you?
Joe drops to his knees in a display of twisted devotion, claiming to be her servant while his eyes show terrifying possession.
Just now, when you took Jiang Xingqi's call, was it thrilling?
Joe mocks Wang Ji's warnings, turning their relationship into a performance as he consumes her life piece by piece.
Isn't dating me exciting? Believe me, I play my part perfectly.
Fu turns the narrative against Wang Ji, accusing her of infidelity as the scandal threatens her career. Fu storms the audition, branding Wang Ji unfaithful and withdrawing all funding. Backed into a corner, Wang Ji faces a war that could burn them all.
Which? It's because you went behind my back to mess around with Jiang Xingqi that the Fu family name is disgraced. On behalf of the Fu family, I'm declaring the Fu family is pulling all funding from your shows, effective immediately. Jiang Wanzi, I'd like to see without this show how you'll pay back the Jiang family's debt. Don't forget, you promised the Fu family that as long as the debt isn't paid, you can only be my Fu Hengyue's woman.
Fu Hengyue's desperate withdrawal of funds was a calculated strike to bring Wang Ji to her knees, but he underestimated the fire he was trying to extinguish. He storms onto the set, not as a former lover, but as a debt collector, using the Jiang family's crushing financial burden as a leash to pull her back into his orbit. To him, she isn't a producer with a vision, she's a possession that hasn't been fully paid for yet.
You really are shameless. Throw him out.
Wang Ji has spent 3 years preparing for this project, and she isn't about to let a coward like Fu ruin her future. She doesn't just reject his threats, she treats him like the intruder he is, ordering his removal with a cold indifference that cuts deeper than any insult. Fu thinks he's the king of this castle because of his uncle's name, but he's about to find out that his uncle is the last person who will take his side. Fu expects Joe to back him up, but Joe arrives to deliver a lesson in authority instead.
Did you see that? Uncle is here. You group of ignorant dogs. You're all ruined. Especially you.
In front of the entire crew, Joe Lycan dismantles Fu's fragile ego with a single command, leaving him stunned in the wake of his own uncle's betrayal. Fu tries to paint Wang Ji as a seductress, but Joe's reaction reveals his own chilling obsession.
Why is Uncle standing up for Jiang Wanji? Since when did their relationship become so close? Uncle, you mustn't be fooled by this unfaithful woman. She used every dirty trick to get close to you. She definitely has an ulterior motive.
Joe doesn't just defend her. He admits he's the one chasing her, turning Fu's accusations into a pathetic display of his own irrelevance. Alone with Joe, Wang Ji knows his help is a debt with a high interest rate.
I am the source of your confidence. You can do whatever you want.
Joe isn't interested in simple business terms. He wants a reunion, and he's using her project survival as the ultimate bargaining chip. Investors circle Wang Ji like vultures, ready to pull their funds now that Fu has withdrawn his backing.
Everyone, Jiang Wanqi is nothing but a pathetic loser.
Wang Ji enters with a calm that unnerves them, knowing exactly how to handle men who only value power. Investors cruelly demand their money back, branding Wang Ji and her project as worthless garbage.
Sign the agreement right now. You are just a piece of garbage who was kicked out. Are you worthy of our money?
They think they've cornered her, but they've actually just walked into Zhou Lichen's trap. Zhou silences the investors, declaring that to doubt Wang Ji is to declare war on the Zhou group.
Chairman Zhou, it's not that we don't trust your employee, but Jiang Wanqi was just dumped by the Fu family, and we really don't dare to take this risk.
With a single sentence, Zhou cuts off the lifeblood of their companies, proving that his protection is absolute. Zhou terminates every contract in the room, purging anyone who showed Wang Ji disrespect.
What if I choose to hold a grudge? As for these contracts, I'll let legal handle them. Whatever the penalties are, you'll pay them in full. As of today, Zhou Corporation is terminating all cooperation with every one of you.
The investors are left in a state of total panic, realizing that their greed has just cost them everything. The investors beg for mercy, but Wang Ji watches with satisfaction as Zhou dismantles them.
Gentlemen, I'm truly sorry. You know how Chairman Zhou's temper is. Why don't you go and talk to him yourself?
She's learned how to use his power to her advantage, letting him take the blame for the destruction she's happy to witness. Tension shifts to the personal as Zhou makes an emotional demand for Wang Ji's entire future.
I love you. Marry me.
He's asking for more than a marriage. He's asking for a total surrender that Wang Ji isn't yet ready to give. Zhou funds the project, but ensures Wang Ji understands the weight of the responsibility she now owes him.
Chairman Zhou, think this through carefully. This is a $100 million project. Win or lose, you have to take full responsibility.
He's binding her to him with a golden chain, and she's smart enough to know that this money buys him a permanent seat at the table of her life. An assistant stumbles upon their intimacy, highlighting the blurred lines between their personal and professional lives.
Producer Jiang. Producer Jiang, you need to. I'm so sorry. I'll come back later.
Zhou leaves satisfied, leaving Wang Ji to manage the fallout of their association. Ruo tries to bribe Wang Ji with $10 million to act as a broker for Zhou's attention.
Who are you talking to? Without the Fu family's support? What right do you have to be so arrogant before me? I heard your project is short on investment and lacks connections. How about this? Help me get Chairman Zhou, and I'll give you $10 million. What are you laughing at?
It's a desperate display of wealth and arrogance that Wang Ji finds almost amusing, considering the stakes she's already playing for. Ruo and her friends are still living in a world where Wang Ji is a bankrupt loser. They're so busy laughing at her supposed poverty that they don't see the trap she's about to spring. The news of Zhou's full funding is the ultimate weapon of retaliation.
It's the absolute truth. A project fully funded by the chairman? This level of importance is completely unprecedented.
The reveal hits them like a physical blow, turning their mocking laughter into stunned, humiliating silence. Ruoro's pride is shattered as Wang Ji gains the money and the momentum.
It's the absolute truth. A project fully funded by the chairman? This level of importance is completely unprecedented.
But as the project moves forward, Wang Ji realizes that Zhou's unprecedented support comes with a hidden cost that money can't cover. With the Fu family cornered and the Zhou group's enemies watching from the shadows, is she truly in control, or just a pawn in a much larger game? The battle for Jingbei is only just beginning.
Misunderstandings? Jiang Wanzi, have you ever even considered getting back together? Have you?
Wang Ji knows the battle for Jingbei has just begun, and Zhou Lichen is already changing the rules of the game. Inside the suffocating silence of his car, he isn't interested in business, he wants a confession. He pushes for an answer, but Wonji isn't ready to let her guard down just because he signed a check. She knows every favor from Joe comes with a price tag she can't yet afford.
The Jiang family's debt isn't paid off yet. Jolie Chen, I can't give you what you want right now.
The ghost of her family's ruin still stands between them. She reminds him that their bond is currently built on a mountain of debt, not a foundation of love. Fu crawls back, desperately begging Wonji for a second chance after his betrayal.
Gigi. I clearly followed my grandma's advice, but why aren't you willing to get back with me? I really love you. I was wrong, Gigi.
Wangji uses Joe's presence to crush Fu's ego once and for all.
Please tell him to wait for us to go back together.
She treats Fu like a nuisance, leaving him to watch as she walks back to the man who actually holds all the cards. Joe relishes Fu's humiliation, claiming full ownership of the woman Fu was foolish enough to lose.
I knew it. My wife Gigi loves me. I'm the worst. I upset my wife again.
When a stranger targets Wonji, Joe appears like a storm to sweep her away in a fury.
Put me down. Let go of me. Who are you? Put me down.
In safety, the anger melts into a raw confession as Joe's cold mask finally slips.
We were just fighting. But I still love you.
Joe is determined to keep Wonji in a bubble of intimacy, away from the drama outside.
Baby.
Wonji tries to pull back into her professional shell, reminding him that the world doesn't stop for their romance. But Joe isn't letting go that easily.
Don't go. Stay and be with me for a bit longer.
Joe begs for a promise Wangji isn't sure she can keep, putting himself at her mercy.
Can you not leave me ever again?
Frantic pounding on the door signals that Joe's complicated life has caught up with them.
Lycan.
Ruo storms in playing the victim, but Joe refuses to give her an apology.
So, the reason you skipped our wedding was to be with another woman. How could you just leave me there, making me the city's laughingstock?
Ruo frantically searches for the witch she believes has stolen her future.
Lichen. How could you treat me like this? Did some witch seduce you?
Joe's patience snaps, declaring his heart is not up for negotiation.
Get out. I never agreed to marry you. From beginning to end. I've only loved one person.
Joe promises to erase the Yans from the elite after Ruo tries to threaten them.
One more scene. And in 1 minute, I'll kick the Yans out of Jingbei.
Joe demands repayment for his protection, tired of being used as a shield without getting what he wants.
Jiang Wanzi. You have to take responsibility for me.
Joe pins Wangji against the wall, claiming his investment was a down payment for her soul.
This tiny bit of money. And you expect me to work myself to the bone serving you all day long?
Wangji realizes Joe wants her, not just the debt cleared, offering an ultimatum.
You know what I want. I don't want money. I only want you.
Joe pleads for a second chance, but Wangji fears his love is just a beautiful cage.
Unless you never want to be with me again. Please, I won't marry her. Mother, I'll be with the one I love.
While Joe Luchin begs for a second chance, the ghosts of his past aren't just haunting him, they are knocking on the front door of the Joe mansion. His mother is determined to force a marriage that serves the family legacy. But Joe is no longer the man who can be easily controlled.
Track them down even if they're abroad. I want to see exactly which woman dares to ruin my plans for the Jews.
Joe's defiance prompts his father to hunt down the woman ruining his plans. Ruo stalls production, but Wangji won't let a spoiled starlet sabotage her work.
If I weren't afraid you'd delay the filming schedule, do you think I'd waste time on you?
Ruo tries to use Joe as a weapon, but Wangji has a better way to handle the liability.
I have a simpler solution. Replacing you.
Wangji makes it clear that on this set, talent matters more than titles. If Ruo won't work, she's out, regardless of whose ring she thinks she's wearing. A desperate Ruo spreads venomous lies about Wangji to spark a career-ending scandal.
It's because the two of you are sleeping together.
Ruo threatens to pull Joe's funding, convinced Wangji will crawl to save the project.
With one word from me, I can make him pull the funding. Wanna bet?
Wangji doesn't flinch. She knows exactly where she stands with Jolie Chen, and she's more than happy to let Ruo test those waters. Ruo demands Wangji's total submission, believing her power over the Jews is absolute.
However, if you drop to your knees and beg me now, you might still have a chance.
Just as Ruo prepares for her victory lap, the man she's been using as a shield arrives. She rushes to him with a list of grievances, but the cold reality check is about to hit her like a freight train.
Who are you?
Joel erases Ruo's identity, making it clear she's a nobody. Joel makes the eviction official, leaving no room for Ruo's delusions.
What are you barking about?
Fu and Ruo plot to use public opinion to crush Wangji's career.
As long as we find a chance to expose her affair with Jiang Xingqi, incite the fans, and pressure the group to pull their investment.
But Wang Ji is 3 steps ahead of their petty schemes. While they plot her downfall, she's busy turning her project into a massive success, using every resource at her disposal, including Zhou Lichen.
Reject everyone else. Understood? I'll get on it.
At the premiere, Wang Ji looks at her protector, knowing exactly how she won this battle.
Oh, Li Chen, you truly are a useful tool.
Will Wang Ji's shield become her trap? Wang Ji believes she has mastered the art of using Zhou Lichen as her shield, but as his family's investigation tightens, the tool is becoming a dangerous trap. Zhou isn't just protecting her, he's claiming her, offering his very reputation as a sacrifice for her ambition.
Being used by you is still proof of my value. So use my shoulders as your stepping stone until you finally reach the top.
He is willing to discard his principles for her, but this absolute devotion is a debt that Wang Ji might never be able to repay. The Zeus won't let their heir ruin the legacy for Wang Ji, but Zhu warns them not to interfere.
Lichen, who exactly is the woman making you defy your family again? Is it Jiang Wanji?
Ruo arrives with a fake apology and a very real weapon, a drunken Jiang Xingqi. She wants to create a scene so scandalous that Wang Ji's reputation will be buried under the weight of a public affair.
I know I was wrong. In fact, I specifically prepared an apology gift for you.
A cruel setup. Jiang Xingqi's desperate confession in front of the cameras is a death sentence for Wang Ji's career. She has to shut him down with brutal efficiency before the gossip becomes an irreversible fact.
Don't be like this. Jiang Xingqi, get up now.
The trap closes. Fu Hengye arrives with a mob of reporters right on schedule. They aren't looking for the truth. They are here for the public execution of the woman who dared to leave him.
Jiang Wanzi, it turns out you've long been messing around with Jiang Xingqi. You shameless witch!
The cameras capture every moment of her supposed disgrace, turning a business dinner into a career-ending scandal. Ruo discards her pawn as Wang Ji's career crumbles in a media firestorm.
Exactly. Cheating with Jiang Xingqi without any restraint. How did young Master Fu get stuck with such a loose woman? Truly scandalous.
Savior or predator?